What's up, guys? It is the weekend, which means I have another big old stack of next week's books to read. All these books come out next Wednesday on January 8th. I thought I would run through them with you real quick just to show you some of what's coming out next week, let you know what I'll be reading over the weekend, what I'll be making preview videos of, and if there are any of these that you want to know more about, let me know, and I will try to post a spoiler-free preview video for that. But we're going to start off with the 1-2 punch from DC that consists of Aquaman #1. This book is awesome. I read it back in November, I think, and I love it so much. The action is great. The artwork is phenomenal. Aquaman now has Mera's powers. That is not a spoiler. That is literally what the story is about, thanks to all the shenanigans that happen in Absolute Power, and he's trying to figure out how to use them, but there's a lot more to it than that. But this book is so good, and the ending is very eye-opening. Like, what does this mean? Where is this going? So I cannot wait for everyone to read this because this book is so good. And speaking of really good books, we have Absolute Batman #4. Now, this is kind of an interlude into the story they've been telling so far. I believe it's at least partly kind of a flashback issue of Bruce when he was younger. Gonna maybe fill in some of those blanks for us. This is not done by Nick Dragotta. This is by Gabriel Hernandez Walta, I believe. And it looks really cool, so I'll be interested to see what is in here before Nick Dragotta comes back and finishes out the story that they've been telling in issues number 5 and 6. And then we've also got some #1s from Marvel. We've got Magik #1. I'm very excited for this. Magik has been really cool in Jed MacKay's X-Men book. I flipped through this. It looks really good, so I can't wait to check this one out. We've also got New Champions #1, a book that I'm not really sure why it exists when Marvel has 2 other teams of young heroes. I think I would rather just read them than these new characters, but I have flipped through this and the artwork is really good and it looks like there's some good action, so I will read it and definitely let you know some more thoughts on it, but we'll have to see how this turns out. And then we've got Daredevil Unleash Hell #1. This is a 5-issue mini-series, I believe. This is only polybag, so this is Marvel's next Red Band book. There is no non-Red Band version, so we'll have to see how that is. And then we've got the next issue in the What If Galactus series, and this is What If Galactus Transformed Gambit. I don't know. I guess we'll have to read it and find out. We've also got a couple of other #1s not from Marvel. We've got this from Image. This is The Lucky Devils #1. This is from Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. That's the team that brought you 8 Billion Genies, and that series was awesome. I can't wait to check this out. This is not related to that, but it sounds like it has that same feel, so I can't wait to read this one. And then we've got EC's Cruel Kingdom, and this is following on the heels of Epitaphs from the Abyss and Cruel Universe, but this is more of a fantasy book that contains several different anthology stories that have a fantasy flavor to them. So definitely can't wait to check this one out. We got a couple good #2s. We've got Batman Dark Patterns #2. The first one was great, reminded me of an issue of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight from the 90s, so I can't wait to check that one out. And then we've got All New Venom #2. We still are not going to find out who the new Venom is in this issue, but I do think one of the suspects gets eliminated, so we'll have to see who that is. And then going on from there, we've got Wolverine #5, and I love this Queen Bohemian Rhapsody looking cover. That should be fun to read. We've got Uncanny X-Men #8, which is the last part of the Raid on Graymalkin storyline, and hopefully the 2 teams of X-Men will stop fighting each other in this. We've got Ultimate Black Panther #12. We'll have to see if we get more answers to the question of what exactly is vibranium in this new Ultimate Universe. We've got Transformers #16. This series has been awesome. I don't know what's going on in this book, but I can't wait to find out. And then last but not least, Amazing Spider-Man #65. This is part 5 of the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man storyline. I didn't love the previous issue. I thought the fight just kind of ended, but I think it's going to lead into something hopefully cool in this issue. And that's it, guys. There are 15 books in total in this stack, and this certainly is not everything that is coming out next week. This is just the stuff that I brought home to read. I'm definitely going to be making preview videos of Aquaman and Absolute Batman and Magik and New Champions, and maybe a few other things as well. All New Venom for sure. And if there are any that you want to know more about, let me know, and I will try to post a spoiler-free preview video of that as well. But again, all these books come out next Wednesday on January 8th. Guys, I appreciate you watching, and I'm going to go get started on these books.